Good morning. It's Sunday the 26th of May 2024 and I've returned to the Forest of Dean again, and I'm starting today's walk in a place called Glasshouse. From the tiny common at Glasshouse Green, I very quickly turned left to follow a track along another section of the Wysis Way, climbing steadily through woodlands. It's great to be back out filming another walk in the Forest of Dean. Well, it's great to be back out filming another walk, full stop. Yeah. It's been over 2 months since I filmed the last walk. I should have been in the Forest of Dean and certainly doing this walk over Easter, but because of my recent illness, obviously I had to change my plan. So anyway, I'm here today. It's dry at the moment, but I am expecting it to rain. Showers are forecast today, as they are for most of the week I'm down here again, unfortunately. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be lucky, but as before, if necessary, I'll just adapt everything. Okay, a junction. So I've just checked the map again. I turn left along here and then through this gate I take the first right. So any moment now I should be exiting these woods and out into the open countryside. Let's see if I can get through this gate whilst I'm holding my tripod in one hand. Hey, Jaws, carefully does it. Yes. Not too bad at all. Okay, I am now out in the open country. And maybe, in hindsight, the fact that I'm doing this walk over a month later than I should have been doing it, perhaps it's appropriate because I'm doing it in May and I'm now walking onto May Hill. Instantly recognisable landmark, May Hill is a popular destination for walkers. Many aim to be on the summit at sunrise on the longest day of the year, with entertainment provided by Morris dancers and breakfast later in the village hall. So I've now reached the summit of May Hill, which is 971 feet above sea level, I believe. Absolutely wonderful. Look at these panoramas you get from this view. Brilliant. So over there you can see the River Severn in the distance. Looking over there towards Plump Hill and Haywood Plantation. I think that's Ruadine Hill over there. Ruadine Hill or Drybrook perhaps, I'm not quite sure. Amazing. There's a ditch that goes around the summit here, which is possibly of Iron Age origins. And the summit is also capped by this clump of trees, which you can see from miles away. Makes Mayhill a very distinctive landmark. Locals over there is going to say hello. I think these are Galloway cattle. Hello. Wow. Very cute animals, aren't they? Oh, lovely. Now, I'll just have a look, see what this is over here. Something very interesting. Some signpost of some sort. Aha. It's well weathered, isn't it? This plaque was erected by the parishes of Longhope and Newent as a tribute to a gracious and beloved monarch. God save the Queen. Ah, so that's dedicated to Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah. And on the other side, okay, even older on this side. It's a little bit difficult to read because it is very well weathered. But this is dedicated to Queen Victoria. Now, this plaque replaces one which was erected in 1887 by the parish of Longhope. The planting of these trees to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria. In the same time, the land within the ditch was given to the parish for all time. And there's a very strategically placed bench. Be lovely to sit there and just look over these fantastic views over the forest. Absolutely wonderful. Well, the showers have started. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. And more people are arriving up here on Mayhill. Can't blame them because it's a lovely spot. I'll just walk round to the other side. I shall make my way away from the summit and head further north. A couple more benches. The other two look newer than that first one I saw. But wow. So from here, you can see further north now. Can't quite figure out what I'm looking at, but I'm probably looking sort of further into Herefordshire over there. Probably into Wales perhaps as well. I know it there somewhere. I can't quite make them out distinctively. But perhaps on a clearer day, up there you can see the Malvern Hills. Okay, anyway, that's Mayhill. Absolutely wonderful. Let's get on. I headed north from the summit, aiming for a couple of gates on the edge of woodland. Ah, 2 gates. Wow. Okay, so as I go through the 2 gates, I take the right-hand fork and descend steadily through the woods. Now, whilst I think about it, I'd like to give a shout out to Stephen. Hi Stephen. Now, when I was back staying in the Forest of Dean in March, I met Tracy. I was staying in Monmouth at the time, and Tracy recognised me. Stephen, at the end of that same week when I was staying in Monmouth, was the second person to recognise me. He just said, "Oh, I know who you are," he said. So yeah, nice to meet you, Stephen. Seemed a very friendly chap. Stephen runs a certain pub in the Forest of Dean. I won't say which, but yeah, I did say that I'd try and pop in sometime, so hopefully, Stephen, I'll call in and see you one night. Anyway, nice to have met you. Descending steadily on a stony track, I emerged onto a country lane, along which I turned right. I soon passed the yew tree, a former cider house. I can remember the yew tree, yeah, from the 2 times I've been here before. Yeah, so obviously there's something been done to it. It looks very new at the moment, so looks like it's been renovated. New windows. It's a nice spot. So I don't know whether it's actually going to be reopening as a pub, or whether they're just keeping the pub sign up and keeping it as a private place. So it looks very private at the moment, but looking at the windows, it doesn't look like anybody's living there at the moment, so I could be wrong. So I'm now in the hamlet of Clifford's Mesne. Clifford's Mesne is 2 miles southwest of the town of Newent, and became the home of the autobiographical author Winifred Foley from the mid-1970s, after the success of her first book of Gloucestershire reminiscences, A Child in the Forest. Another nice little quiet backwater, Clifford's Mesne. Yeah. Some nice houses around here. This lovely bus stop. But that was painted by the local school. Well, I'm guessing it might not have been, but yeah. Nice little place, Clifford's Mesne. Handy for Newent, and well, not too far from Gloucester and Ross. Yeah, I think again I've only been here 2 or 3 times before. Okay, anyway, I better move on now, find somewhere to have my lunch. I just leave the lane now and go down this slightly overgrown footpath. The path re-emerged onto the lane, where I turned right along a path into the woods near Woodgate's farm. I'm now walking through Newent's woods, which is a detached fragment of the Forest of Dean. I'm trying to find somewhere to sit down and have my sandwich. I mean, I've done most of the walk now, but it's just after 1 o'clock, and it will certainly be a good time to sit down and eat my food. This is one of the Huntley pools. Yeah, it's a surprisingly large lake. I've never seen this lake before. Yeah, you know what? I'm still finding new places in the Forest of Dean. Okay. Ah. So, private guests only. Must be some holiday accommodation down here somewhere. And I think that's the fishing shed. Just there is a lovely old wooden caravan. Oh, that's nice. Very pretty. Wonder if anybody actually lives in there. It's very small, so there won't be much room inside, but that's nice to see. Makes the walk more interesting. Well, there's not much further to go now. Just got a little bit more walking along this path through the woods, and very soon I should be emerging onto the lane near Glasshouse. So yeah, not too far back to my car now. I've done quite well for time today. I mean, this has been a shorter walk, to be fair. It's about 5 miles, probably just under 5 miles. But as I've said before many times, when I'm filming my walks, it does take me a lot longer to do the walk than it would have been if I'd just done the walk without taking the camera with me. So I reckon by the time I get back to my car, it'll have been about 5 hours today, so that's not too bad. Okay, very muddy underfoot though, so I should be glad to get my boots off. I climbed over a stile to leave the wood and entered a ploughed field as I approached Glasshouse again. That's Clifford Manor. Apparently it's been subdivided into apartments. Very nice. They've got a pub nearby, the Glasshouse Inn, so not bad going. That's the end of the walk. I'm back in Glasshouse. And I would say that I'd go and have a drink at the Glasshouse Inn to finish off, but it's not open today. It doesn't open Sundays. I've just looked at the board and it's open from Wednesdays to Saturdays. Oh well, never mind. That's okay. I'll just go back to my car now and then I'm going to make my way to my digs. I've got a few nights in an apartment in the Forest of Dean and I must say I'm really looking forward to it. So this is my apartment and I'm staying in Bream. This is actually called the Old Co-op House and it's right at the top of Whitecroft Road and some fantastic views of the forest from here as well. So let's just have a look round, shall we? Oh, this is the kitchen, obviously. Yeah, good kitchen. Yep. Oh. I bought some stuff with me, like some Weetabix and some tea and sugar, but they've already put tea and sugar in the jar there, so that's good. They've even supplied a pint of milk in the fridge, which is very helpful. So I did buy some milk on the way over, but as I say, that was a good start. Oh yeah, that's a wardrobe, and then this is obviously the lounge. So yeah, nice two-seater leather sofa and a leather recliner armchair. I'll be sitting in that tonight, that's for sure. And over here, these are the views you get over the forest from the window here. Absolutely wonderful. Here we've got shower room. Just a little shower room, but this will suit me down to the ground whilst I'm here. Yep. Okay. And perhaps most importantly, the bedroom. This is it. I think this is a really nice little bedroom. Yep, very nice indeed. So, and then over there, got some more wonderful views over the forest. An even better view from this window. That's absolutely wonderful. So you can see right across from Bream down to Whitecroft, beyond to Pillowell, and up to Yorkley from here. Oh, I should really look forward to waking up to those views in the morning. Well, I'm staying here until Friday, so I've got 5 nights here. Yep, I know the weather forecast isn't good. I've been very lucky today with my walk to Mayhill. I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but I can live with that. And if the rest of the week is like that, that'll be fine. But we'll just have to see how it goes, because the forecast isn't good. Never mind, whatever. I've got a lovely nice apartment to stay in for the week. So, whatever the weather, I'll make the most of it and just enjoy it, really.